What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, as the school year is coming back in, kids are about to go back to school. Seems like a lot of people out here preying on children are getting bolder and bolder. And I'm going to show you something. And this story is out of North Texas. They're saying it's near Dallas or in Dallas. I don't know for sure. But I spoke a while ago, and I was, in a few videos I did where they showed just random strangers coming up, doing stuff they used to do when we was younger, trying to offer candy or puppies or asking for help and trying to get people to look in their cars, all different type of ways to abduct children. And seems like this thing is back, and it's growing at an alarming rate. Now these predators are getting so bold, they're just jumping out and snatching kids and running to the cars and just taking them. They don't care if they're in groups or anything. And these two videos I'm gonna show you right now are proof of that. Guys, I mean, it shouldn't happen to no children, let alone have a parent on alert. But as the school year is about to start again, this is something to be mindful of, man. There are people out there that do harm to your children. I don't know why they want these kids, but I mean, they're out here. And they looking, and they don't care who sees them, so on and so forth. Take a look.
A new look at security footage this morning. I want you to check out your screen as people say they're investigating an attempted kidnapping in Dallas.
Yeah, we've learned that there was a similar case in Richardson as well on the same day. In fact, this morning, Richardson ISD says it's beefing up security as students return to class this week.
Okay, Cleo Green with us in studio. Cleo, this is very unsettling for families who live in the area. You got a lot more kids walking to school right now.
Yeah, of course it is. They're on edge this morning. Here's what we know. Let's talk about the first incident. Richardson police say they received a report around 8:30 in the morning about a suspicious vehicle that may have been following a student who was walking to J.J. Pierce High School. Now, this home surveillance video shows a dark four-door Toyota Corolla driving up and down the street several times, slowing down each time. At one point, the windows were rolled down. The video then shows the student hiding behind a tree and then hiding behind a car before knocking on a neighbor's door for help. That neighbor was Shane Burke.
Each time a little bit slower than the last. She was visibly shaken, upset.
Now, police say 6 hours later in a nearby neighborhood on Old Pond Drive, Dallas police received a call about an attempted kidnapping. DPD confirms a group of children were outside when they were approached by a man in a white SUV. Police said he asked one of the children, a 9-year-old, to look at something in the back of his car. That child ran. Police say the man chased him a short distance, and that's when the child's mother stepped outside on the front porch, snapping a picture of that man as well.
I don't know if I'll feel better or safe until we're able to ID him and they arrest him.
So this morning, police are investigating both incidents. In the meantime, Richardson ISD, they are acting fast, as you said, increasing security.
Well, and Claire, we know the district released a statement as well that just trying to alert parents.
Yeah, these incidents happened on Monday. We know that they released a statement to parents. They said they're going to increase security, and they're also encouraging parents to walk with their kids to school, make sure they're in groups and on a visible path. Also, stay aware and very alert at all times. The district, they're also encouraging parents to speak with their children about walking and stranger safety. But the big thing this morning is that, they're increasing security and that these incidents are still under investigation.
Well, and it looks like that mom did a great job because that kid knew to run and get away, and it's a good thing. All right. Thanks, Cleo.
Well, guys, you see it, the predators prey. It's upsetting to see that type of stuff, especially with the fact of now people got Ring doorbell cameras and, people are on high alert, especially when it comes to their kids in neighborhoods like this. These are dudes cruising around just looking for somebody. Did you see that high school girl? She was terrified. Luckily, that Ring doorbell camera was there. And that's why I tell you guys, get you some type of surveillance system outside your home, because what can go wrong will go wrong sometimes. And you always want to be prepared, especially when you got to defend yourself when somebody trying to bust in your house or do something crazy. You got that camera there to defend you if you have to go to court after defending yourself, which is your right, or the right of your children to be defended by you. It was a group of kids. They ain't even care. Ran up, tried to run after the children. It was like 8 or 9 kids. Didn't care. When I was younger, you know what I'm saying? It was all types of people that were doing stuff like this. And then it seemed like after a while, you know, for some time, you know, or maybe I wasn't paying attention to it as I started getting older, it kind of like slowed down. Now it's like back at all-time high. I don't know if it's human trafficking or what, but there are a lot of perverted people out here. You see them in dollar stores and all other things that can't control themselves, and their prime goal is sexual gratification, whether it's with an adult, a child, whoever. School is about to come into play, and a lot of us have kids. Just because you have kids, don't expect them to know right from wrong and know better and stuff, because no matter what you're telling them, there are people out here that are plotting to try to go against all that you've taught them and try to outsmart these children just on their way to school, to and fro. Man, it is dangerous out here. It's no way now in the days and time we are where children can't be safe walking down the street or just playing in their own neighborhood. What do you think about that? These kids right here, a lot of these kids that you seen out there playing, they'll think twice now with just wanting to have fun in their neighborhood because some random stranger comes into their neighborhood or their development to try to take somebody's kid. Makes no sense, man. I don't understand it, man. I just did a story, 2 weeks ago, about a lady that wanted to possess another lady's child while the woman had the child in the womb. Both her and the woman, both the woman and the child she was carrying died because the lady tried to cut the baby out of her. Man, there's some crazy people out here with some twisted agendas. I mean, just demonic forces at work, I guess. But I'll tell you this before I leave in closing. A lot of times, I think these people drive around and they try to look for kids that they think nobody cares about. That's true, because a lot of times, you know, you see like with these predators and stuff like that, they'll be trying to prey online for kids that, you know, on social media, a lot of them be telling their business or talking about things. And they try to befriend these kids and try to get a feel of how their family interaction is with them and how they feel about their family, thus making it easier for them to be lured away to where they can be isolated and taken a lot of times. I did the story in Missouri City about the young girl that wound up leaving with a grown dude. You know what I'm saying? And she wound up being returned, thank God. But I mean, something he said got in her head that got her where she could go out and feel as though she could go out and she would be safe. This girl was found miles and miles away. She's lucky she alive. A lot of kids don't come home. You can go on any Walmart and other places and see a bunch of missing children up there. A lot of things we walk by and take for granted, not even looking at it because we're used to seeing it. But those that lost those children is something they'll never get over. Just something to think about, man. You guys got kids out there, talk to them. You know, just make sure they know, hey, they gave some good information, go in groups and stuff, even though this situation was a little bit different. But they got this guy's license plate. Hopefully they catch his ass and tear him apart. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's a jungle out there, so be careful. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.